Not a big fan of having cameras in the cockpit. Feels clear. Portsmouth Air Helicopter 4471 Golf, taxi November, information India, departure to the northeast.
Helicopter 4471 Golf, roger, taxi out to Alpha, adjacent November, the winds are calm, clear takeoff.
Alpha beam November, clear takeoff Alpha, helicopter 71 Golf. Alright, lights are out, gauges are green, RPM's up, we have fuel, select trim carb heat, out of the yellow. Takeoff checks are complete. All set. Okay, make our takeoff a little bit like a airplane. Remember our energy management discussion, we want airspeed over altitude. So we pick our airspeed up first. And then we start gaining altitude. Having fun? Yeah, you gotta talk right into that mic for me to hear you. There you go. Okay, first thing I'm gonna pass you today is gonna be the pedals. You see these white strings up here? Okay, those are called trim strings. So basically, in forward flight, don't fight me here, there you go. So basically in forward flight here, we want to keep one of those on each side of the centered black rib, okay? So if I have too much left pedaling, you can see we're out of trim to the left, okay? Because both strings are on that side, right? So the rule is don't step on the dog's tail. So if I see this, I want to push opposite. I want to push the right pedal in to bring it back into trim. Any questions?
Right in the middle.
Yep, you just want it just like that.
Okay.
Okay? All right, you got the pedals. Let's try and keep us in trim for a second here. You can see it's really not too tough, right?
No.
All right, so go ahead and put us out of trim to the left. Just a little bit of left pedal pressure, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, more pedal. More pedal, more pedal, more pedal. Okay, there we go, we're out of trim. You feel the pressure on your foot?
Yep.
That's your first indication you're doing something wrong. So go ahead and put us back in trim. A little bit more. There you go. Okay, feet flat on the floor. You can see this thing just about keeps itself in trim, right? So if you go way out of trim, it's probably your fault. All right, feet back up there. I'm gonna take the pedals back. Next thing I'm gonna pass you is gonna be the collective. Remember I was telling you that manifold pressure is an indication of how much engine power we're pulling, right? So down is down is down. If I push the collective down, we go down, manifold pressure goes down to 1000. No factor on the clutch light. Up is up is up. If I pull the collective up, we go up, manifold pressure goes up. Now notice I stopped pulling the collective in, and it takes a second for manifold pressure to kind of catch up. So you gotta be careful when you pull it in quick like that. You wanna do it a little bit more smoothly. So you see that? If I pull it up, you can feel it moving. Manifold pressure increases, right? Any questions on that? Where's your boat at? This big one over here? All the way over there?
One right behind.
Behind where?
The island with the tree. One right
kind of
behind.
halfway to Elliott?
Yeah.
On the other side of Hot Dog Island?
Yep. Where our boat is.
Okay. Is that weird? That's why I left your door on. Yeah, if you don't put that mic closer to your mouth, I'm not going to be able to hear you at all today. There you go.
Better?
Yeah, it's better. Okay, so you got the collective now. Remember, pinky on the metal. Nice relaxed grip there. Relaxed grip. It'll creep down on you, but you don't really need to death grip it, right? So go ahead and push it down to 16 inches of manifold pressure. So is that making sense? Down is down is down. Okay, we'll pull it back up to 22. Nice and relaxed, just nudging it up. A little bit more. A little bit more.
Portsmouth
Perfect.
Tower, good morning,
What about there?
Cherokee
Perfect.
6356 Juliet,
Easy.
ready for takeoff.
So these two are easy, right? Between the collective and the pedals?
Cherokee 6356
All right, so the cyclic's going to be the hard part.
34, wind 0703, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff, runway 34, thank you, 56 Juliet.
All right, so this is you. All right. I'm going to take the collective back now. Next thing I'll pass you will be the cyclic, but I'll tell you about that after you make a little turn over your boat here so you can see it. All right, so your window's about to basically be looking at the ground. Don't worry though, it's safe. Does it look smaller from up here?
Actually, pretty top is close.
All right. So the next thing I'm going to pass you is going to be the cyclic, like I was saying. Everything we do with the cyclic is in relation to the compass's position on the horizon. So we're really looking at the horizon and peripherally seeing where the compass is at, okay? I don't want you staring at this, I want you staring at that, okay? So right now, you sit a little bit lower than me in here, so I'm guessing for you the compass is pretty much right on the horizon, whereas for me it's about 1.5 inches below it. So if we let the collective or the cyclic come forward, you can see the compass comes lower on the horizon, airspeed increases, rate of descent increases, we're pitched forward. We bring the compass up by pulling back on the cyclic, you can see it's above the horizon now, you feel that we're pitched up, airspeed decreases, we start a climb, right? So our goal here is to set a pitch attitude, let's call it 60 to 70 knots, which would be for you right around the horizon or just below it. And we want to maintain our compass position on the horizon. So if you see it climbing, you push forward a little. If you see it dropping, you just pull back a little. You can see these are very, very small inputs. Now, if I were to let go of the cyclic right now, you'll see it pulls you to the left, right? There's no hydraulics in this aircraft, so that's the symmetry of lift kind of fighting you on the controls, okay? So you just have to keep a little bit of pressure to the right at all times. So what you really want to do is pick something like that river out there and fly to it. Okay?
Thank you.
Any questions? Remember, this doesn't do anything, okay? You got to talk louder.
All right. So right is the only way. This doesn't turn. Okay. Keep it to the right. This doesn't turn.
Yep.
Okay.
And then just keep the compass in the same spot on the horizon, okay?
So 6.
No. Vertical position on the horizon.
Oh, okay.
I don't care what this reads. You're flying in one direction, right?
All right, so as long as it's like this.
Switching,
Yes.
thanks for the service, 56 Juliet.
Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm going to start to release my pressure here. You can see you just got to fight it a little. Good. Now the compass is kind of rising on the horizon. Right there. Perfect. That's a good spot for it. You can see we're in a very slow left-hand turn. So let's turn towards the York Peninsula out there. You can see it kind of sticking out of the land. So just, there you go. Tip the cyclic to the right a little bit more. Tip it to the right a little more. Now you can see we're climbing on the horizon, so our airspeed's coming down, so good. A little bit further forward. And we'll roll out right here. So we're just going to level the aircraft out.
Okay. And my little wing.
All right, we're getting a little bit slow, so we're just going to pitch forward a little bit.
Okay.
But just bring that cyclic, or bring the cyclic forward, bring the compass below the horizon. A little bit more, a little more, right there. Good. And a little bit of a left turn towards the York Peninsula up there. Left.
Oh.
Your other left. There you go. A little bit forward. A little further forward. Very good. You're doing a great job.
Oh, this is awesome.
Good. Just flying out towards York. A little bit to the left, a little bit forward. Let's keep that airspeed up. More forward. More forward. There you go. So don't let it come back on you now. You got to keep that compass position. So you understand what I'm saying about the horizon?
Yeah, keep it, yeah, because where I am right now, it's right in the middle of that, so.
Okay.
Okay.
A little bit forward. Very good. A little bit forward. So you have a tendency to keep letting the nose come up. That's okay. It's pretty normal. Everybody's either one or the other. Some people pitch hard forward and they just keep speeding up, and some people pitch up and they just keep slowing down.
I mean, I'm thinking forward then.
Thinking forward, but you should be thinking lower position on the horizon, right? So if we push the cyclic forward, you see the compass come down on the horizon, right?
Yeah.
That's our indication of pitch attitude. Get some birds here. We're going to dodge.
Yeah, please. I don't need any birds today.
A little bit forward. A little bit forward. A little bit forward. 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 There you go. How do you feel with the cyclic?
Not bad.
Okay, I'm going to pass you the other two controls, okay? So you got everything.
Okay.
You ready? All right, 3, 2, 1. You got them. All right, so you can see the collective starts to creep down on you. You can see your manifold pressure slowly coming down. So you just got to keep a little pressure on that pinky to keep that from happening. A little bit forward. A little bit forward. Good. So now we're in the pat your head, rub your belly portion.
All right, yeah.
But for the pedals, you can just keep them in trim, right? You don't really need to move them once you've got it centered up.
Yeah.
For the collective, you just set a manifold pressure. So in this case, we'll call it 20 inches. And you can basically leave it there. Now you just need to focus on the cyclic. A little forward.
Trying to get up to 20 and get everything. Little forward. It's coming.
No, you got it. You're doing good.
Okay, I'm ready for 20.
I mean, I'm sure you'd be surprised how many people I get in here with, and it's like they're just in a constant turn. They can't fix it. They're incapable of fixing it. So
I don't want a constant turn.
Hey, you're doing good. Yeah, it's nice. Got a hazy layer up. I'm blocking the sun right now. It should be even nicer later after that breaks.
Oh, this is good. I can see it's not blinding. Everything just looks so tiny. Oh, this is awesome.
You're doing good. You're doing really well. All right, so let's pitch forward. Let's try and pick up 70 knots. You can see on our airspeed indicator here. There you go. Right there. That should give us 70. So now you got to keep the compass there.
Okay.
Good.
At the same time, put up my manifold to 20, right?
Yeah, about 19 or 20 would be fine.
Okay.
The biggest thing about the manifold pressure is just not letting it creep. So after you've pulled it up and you've set it, you have to just keep a little bit of pressure up on your arm to not let it creep down, because otherwise it will.
We're on the beach already.
All right, I'll start to turn down the beach to the left. So just kind of relax your shoulder and let it kind of pull you. And then when you're ready to stop turning, just put a little force back on it.
Okay.
Very good. Excellent job. When you're ready to roll out, just pull it back to the right, level the aircraft on the horizon. Very good.
Whoa.
That slapping sound is just due to our collective position and the higher airspeed.
Okay.
So if you raise a little bit of collective in, that'll bring the nose up on its own.
Ah, there we go.
There it is. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to do a right turn around York Short Sands.
Okay.
And then we'll head back in. Good job. You ever flown an airplane before or anything?
No.
Yeah, you're doing really good.
This is my first time doing it, even in a helicopter. Oh.
Put a pitch there, so just, nope, nice and easy, remember?
Yeah.
Nice, easy forward cyclic input. There's not anything that we're dealing with on this flight today where we need to react to it very quickly.
Okay.
Alright, so start a right-hand turn.
Go 34 Bravo.
Cross 1510, 3-4 Bravo, line of weight.
Line of weight 34 Bravo, cross 15.
Very good. Just going to keep that turn in, and we're going to head all the way down the beach, back down towards Portsmouth.
Okay.
A little bit to the right, just a little bit to the right. There you go. A little bit right.
Cross 1510, 3-4, Air Bravo, wind 0503, cliff takeoff.
Cliff takeoff 34 Bravo, Chronos 1510.
Wow. Ah, I turned it.
All right, you see the flashing smokestack out there? About 1 o'clock. If you were to follow this stretch of highway, it basically hits that flashing smokestack. You see a Great Bay?
Yeah, okay, get it.
Just fly towards Great Bay.
Okay.
The ramps to the right, we'll just head direct. There you go, keep that turn in towards the right. So flying directly to something is basically, if you were to look right between your legs, follow it up just past the side of the dash, that'll basically take you direct to whatever you're heading towards.
Okay.
Good.
I gotta find my smokestack again.
Everything still feel good?
Oh, yeah. So far.
So, ceiling 25,000 broken, temperature 19er, dew point 14, altimeter 3026, pressure altitude -221, density altitude +417, runway 34 in use. Expect visual approach, runway 34. Attention all aircraft. Hazardous weather information for Northeast region is available on HiWatts, FlightWatch, or flight service frequencies. Taxiway Juliet and Mike and ground run-up enclosure closed. Runway 34, approach end, markings, non-standard. Advise on initial contact. You have information India. Portsmouth, information India. Weather at 1158 Zulu.
What's up?
All right, now that whole, wait a minute, I gotta pull it back to get it back to 70.
Okay, so just bring the nose up a little. Actually, if you raise your manifold pressure back up to 19, that'll pitch the aircraft up a little bit, bring you back to your airspeed. So a lot of times our airspeed problems aren't necessarily a cyclic pitch problem, it's that you let the collective creep and the nose comes down as a result.
So just...
Yeah, a little bit to the left for that. Smokestack, good. First Tower helicopter, 4471 Golf 8.5 to the northeast, India. Link line Alpha Hotel for the overflow.
After 4471 Golf, Portsmouth Tower, Roger, we put a mile east of the airport, landing Alpha Jason Hotel.
Front 1 to the east, 4471 Golf. Doing great.
Oh, this is awesome.
This is easy for me.
Use information, Juliet's current altimeter 3027.
Now, everything that's on the radios at Pease, or is that the, different towers?
Oh, that's the tower just out here.
Oh, this is so cool.